Welcome to the VIP section.
SHEABABY,
Yes, y'all. It's your boy SHEABABY. We back with another morning of the dirty side. It is 9 a.m. once again. Hope you guys enjoy rocking out with the dirty side. We've been getting the views is going up. I want to shout out everybody on YouTube and on TikTok. TikTok too is actually a good platform because those guys like to get in the comments on TikTok. So shout out to TikTok. TikTok is definitely lit. You can catch us on SHEABABYTV. That's on TikTok. And yes, we love YouTube. YouTube is the dirty side. The YouTube is funny. The YouTube people on YouTube I like it because you could comment and say what you want, and people can't really click on your name to see what your page or who you look like. You're just somebody that likes to watch videos. So your opinion really means everything because you can't really run your mouth back at them. I've seen people argue on YouTube a lot, but it's worthless. How you even gonna, who you don't even know who you're arguing with? You just argue it. You know what I'm saying? How you know who this person is? That's the thing about YouTube. That's why I like it. People be honest and be real. You know what I mean? Me, I don't give two shits what the comments say. But I do say, I do like to read the comments because I like to see things that can help the platform get bigger than it is. Pause. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I read the comments. If somebody got something that's worthwhile that I take into mind, and we'll take it and run with it. If not, kick rocks. That's a fact. Move around. There's a lot of these YouTubers out here that'll love to hear y'all bullshit. Not us. We're about getting these artists on and getting these artists popping. So this is why we give y'all the news, because it goes with the territory. That's all. Other than that, not these goofy ass YouTube guys that's trying to run their mouth all day to get views. No, I'm giving y'all the hip hop game and the news and letting y'all know what's really good. Because these niggas that I'm talking about, 90% of the time, I'm going to be interviewing these dudes pretty soon anyway. So let's get to the news and let's get to the dirty side. So shout out to everybody out there also on Instagram, on SHEABABYTV, because we've been rocking out. We've been doing our thing. We've been, having a great time on Instagram, doing our thing way before all of this YouTube stuff and all of this. So shout out to Instagram because that's where it all started. If you go look back at the interviews and look back at everything, you can see a lot of them interviews have been Instagram live interviews that started about a year after the corona. So we've been doing this for about a year and some change now, going on close to 2 years. So it's lit. We're doing our thing, definitely. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's jump right into the source for this morning. And I hope you guys enjoy your day. And, if this helps you get through your day, let you know what's going on out there. All right. So, Young Miami Teases Put It On The Floor remix. Listen, I want to hear the song. Me and DJ Tony VIP, we are on the radio. So if this song is good, we going to play it. We like Young Miami. I think Young Miami's one of them chicks out there. She started all of this Pound Town thotty music. Actually, Little Kim and Foxy and all of them started it back in the 90s. But I mean, the new generation and the new era. These girls were the first one to talk that thotty shit. You know what I mean? I think this was last summer or 2 summers ago. City Girls had it on Smash. They had all the young chicks talking that shit. They had them talking that talk. You know what I mean? So now that, Young Miami's been doing her little solo thing. She's running around fucking with Puff Daddy, Diddy. You know what I mean? She's coming out with records on her own that's actually been kind of fire. And she's actually we're playing that song right now actually with Puff, Fabulous, and her. We like that. Act Bad. Act Bad is fire. Act Badder. Shorty went to DR and Shorty went to DR and the ass came back fatter. That's right, Fab. Sent it to DR and the ass came back fatter. Yes. That's fire. Hope I said that right too. You know what I mean? Because, I don't really remember these dudes' lines like that. But lines like that I like because it's the truth. These thoughts can't wait to go to DR to get that cake enhanced. You know what I mean? So they can come back and get some stupid idiot for all the paper they got because they want to lay up with a fake cake. What a goofy. That's a fact. Nah, but y'all girls be looking good, though. I can't lie, man. You walking around with these fake butts, You know what I mean? I don't really care too much about the fake titties. I ain't gonna lie. Them shits is, look, you know what I'm saying, getting Dolly Partons out there, and it's just too crazy. You know what I mean? But the butts do look kind of good. But a couple friends of mine tell me though that the difference is when you touch those butts, it's mad hard. You know what I mean? Nobody want to deal with a butt that's, that feels like the wall or feels like the floor. You know what I mean? I want something soft. I want something that, I can lay on, something that makes sense. That don't make no sense. It might look good, but does it feel good? So I might have to try to find that out this summer and see if there's, what's going on with these fake cakes. Because I've only dealt with women that have real butts. You know what I mean? I've been blessed that the females that come my way have real cakes. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I can tell because they got a nice little, sometimes they have the stretch marks on it. Or, you could just tell. You know what I mean? The fake shit, I'm hearing that you see lines underneath their ass on the bottom. Who want to deal with that? That's a fact. So I think we got a little bit off topic because we was talking about Young Miami. Young Miami. We was talking about Young Miami. She was teasing Put It on the Floor remix. We'll see how that sounds, man. I would love to hear Young Miami. She's making a comeback too because that record with Diddy is actually fire. So hope everybody had a good Father's Day yesterday because women, they always, Father's Day don't exist to women. Only Mother's Day is a big deal. Father's Day is just like another day for them, which is foul because I'm a father myself. You know what I mean? I go through the treatment all the time. You know what I mean? And I agree. I saw it on the gram earlier that day, and they said that men and fathers deserve a little bit more credit, and they do. Women get it twisted because they always, I'm with them 24/7. You've never, this is what you signed up for. I'm looking the camera right in the face. I hate that talk. You opened your legs. You decided to keep it. You wanted to have a child with the person you're having it with. Now you're crying. Stop that. That's foul. Stop crying so much. You asked for this. Of course it takes two people to make a baby. We all know this. But you asked, you could control that. What happened to the 10 other chicks that nigga that you sleeping with done slept with and used no condom with? No, them girls didn't want to have no babies. Those girls had other visions. Those girls wanted to be players in the clubs. Those girls wanted to, they don't want to do that. They wanted to be businesswomen. They wanted to get their weave companies. They wanted to do whatever. They wanted to go to school. That's why he was able to run up in them with free recreation and come out with no kids, because they were focused. You wasn't. So now you want to put it on the guy. That's not right. Even though I love my queens, not all of them do that, but the majority do. And that's a fact. But I got love for the queens, and I'm always going to fuck with the queens. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real. I'm just being honest. It's the same story. When things don't go your way, the guy's a bum. But you let him bust all up in you, and you kept the baby. Who's really the bum? You know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Get in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about these things with females these days, with having guys' babies and then crying about it later, taking them to child support and trying to get them for all they got. Let me know. You know what I mean? Please, let me know in those comments. That's a big topic that we need to talk about. You know what I mean? All right, so NLE Chopper shows off his hands as he gets busy in the boxing ring. All right, NLE Chopper is a known fact. He likes to box. He's waiting for these guys to challenge him. He got enough money to get us, to get a trainer and all this stuff and stay in shape and everything like this. One of his favorite videos I can't lie, is the joint with Sexy Red. They got dirty in that video. I was feeling that. Nigga was tonguing her down and all that in the video. Nigga's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he was doing that. So, shout out to my man NLE Chopper, which is probably one of the biggest streamers they have in the hip hop game. Never heard this boy. Only heard a couple of records from him on the radio before. You know, nothing too crazy. He don't get no burn like that in Hot 97 in New York. But he's one of the biggest artists. So he wants to show y'all that he's spending that money right. Jump in the ring with him. He said, put the bag up. Shout out to Enely Chopper Challenge and all these rappers that jump in the ring. That's a fact. So, Kanye West. So they talk about Kanye West in this TV show that he had shopped to HBO in 2007. They said it was going to be a spinoff of, hold on, I read it earlier. They said it's supposed to be a spinoff of Entourage of Entourage. And it got shut down, actually. They told him that this is not for us. We don't like this. 2007, I guess that's when Kanye West was trying to come into himself and starting to feel himself a little bit more and not just being in the background of making beats for Rockefeller and all of this stuff. So, I guess he felt he could do a TV show. HBO wearing them, shut him down. HBO shut Kanye West down. That is funny. That is funny. Okay. Meek Mill's hints at 2 new albums, including Vori collab. So what y'all think, man? Y'all think Meek Mill's is washed, or y'all think he got enough to drop a double tape? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he gives niggas little snippets of little, half EPs with 3-song EPs and everything like that. But, he keeps doing that system, but I don't think it's winning. I mean, I don't know. I've never felt those little mixtapes he's had. Every mixtape that he had, I felt like real albums. So I feel like, he might have to get back in the studio and do a real album for us, with 12, 15 songs, all the street rappers, all of the, a couple commercial artists if he wants to. But niggas want to see the old Meek again. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they want to see that old Meek once again. Because these little 3-song EPs is not cutting it, Meek. You know what I mean? It's not getting you to where you were. Let's keep it real. Meek hasn't had a hit record in a very long time. So I'm starting to think, can he make another one? Because he keeps dropping these 3-song EPs. So I don't know if these EPs are strong enough for him to go where he needs to go in the game. So I feel like he needs to figure that out right now. Am I going to be a social media guy who posts good clothes and good sneakers and good jewelry? Or am I going to be a guy that's like trying to be the best rapper ever and put out albums and make people want to keep streaming them and be who I be? So I need y'all to get in the comments on YouTube, like and subscribe, and let me know. Should Meek Mills hang up the towel, or should he keep going with these 3-song EPs, or drop a new EP with 12, 15 songs on it? I'm sorry, a new album, not an EP, an album. Do y'all want to hear Meek Mill's EPs or albums? Get in the comments and let me know. All right. Nicki Minaj jokes about forgetting Father's Day after posting throwback with husband. I mean, who knows if she was joking? I mean, she's a superstar. These guys don't wake up till 9 o'clock in the afternoon, not night. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that she did forget it. I mean, it doesn't mean that she's wrong for that. If you up under somebody 24/7, it's Father's Day for him anyway, especially working with Nicki Minaj is working with. You know what I mean? He gets a birthday. He gets a Father's Day gift every day. He gets the splash. Let's keep it real. So that day means nothing. He's good money. He's not worried about that. He's living good. You have the bag, boo. He's not worried about that. I know I wouldn't be. Oh, thank you. How you forget Father's Day, girl? Come on. I'll be back. I'm going to take the bed out for a couple hours. Go smoke around. I'm going to go head up to Queens real quick and thug it out in the hood for a minute. I'll see you later on. It's that simple. That's how you do that. So you think he's mad? He would be a clown if he's mad. And y'all know the dude's, it's obvious he's not a clown. So he wasn't mad. Probably bust the ass that night and said, this is what you get for forgetting who's, don't ever forget daddy. You feel me? Because that's what I would have done. That's a fact. All right, so. Yeah, we're talking about that. Okay, so for Father's Day, Travis Scott spent time with his daughter Stormy in London for Father's Day. That was nice. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. That's how you're supposed to do it. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, he's not a bad guy. Y'all look at him like he's a good guy because he has the bag. Let a guy stay away from his kids for a couple of days, couple of weeks, even a couple of months trying to get to the real bag, trying to better himself. You're a deadbeat. I can't fuck with you no more. You know, you don't do nothing for your kid. All of that bullshit, crying and all of that stuff. Niggas don't want to hear that. Because at the end of the day, it's like this. You're going to be upset forever if you don't have the bag anyway. So you should respect that nigga trying to get to the bag. Now, if he outside cheating on you and he ain't trying to get to no bag, that's when you leave him. But if I'm a female, I'm not leaving no nigga because if he's trying to get to the bag. It might take him some time. It might take him 10 years to get to the bag. But your sorry ass might get taken care of. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to stop crying so much and let niggas work. Let them work. That's a fact. Damn. Okay. So this is a good one. So shout out to Travis Scott and shout out to Stormy too for spending some time. She's cute too. Spend some time with I can't lie, the Kardashians like mixing their babies. The babies is cute. Let's keep it real. Thank God to them, I guess. You know what I mean? No offense to these guys, but let's keep it real. When you got a white and a black mixture, the kid tends to come out cute. I've seen some, crazy looking ones, but the majority of them are very, very good looking. So I can't lie. So shout out to those two for having a very good looking daughter. She's going to be cute. See you out there, Stormy. Stormy's got to be, 5, 6 years old? Yeah. Got 3 kids myself, and one of them's a girl. So I can say that. You know what I mean? Because I don't play that bullshit at all. You know what I mean? Especially when you got kids. When you got kids, it's a little different. Like, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody you're not authorized to make statements on kids. You could be a pedophile if you ain't got no kids. Even though there are pedophiles that do have kids. You know what I mean? But that's my opinion. I weigh out all my options. I look at you. You ain't got no kids? Don't ever talk to me about no kids. You don't know nothing about kids. You never had kids. You're 50 years old. I even got to watch you around kids. Something's not right. That's a fact. All right. New Black Rob collab with G-Dep will still be here. Channels a Houdini classic. Okay, so I would love to hear that. They say they got a new record out with Black Rob and G-Dep that's been stashed in the archives. I guess Puff is going to bring it out of the woodworks maybe. It seems like. I would love to hear that. And I hope that the DJs push it because we're going to play it on the radio. That's G-Dep. That's my man from Harlem. Black Rob, of course, he just passed away. Niggas left him with nothing. So you got to try to build up some momentum for him and his kids and his family. You know what I mean? Niggas left that man with nothing. So, got to help. So, let me see what we got on here before we get out of here. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, the whole Quavo and Offset linking up for Takeoff's birthday. I hope this really means something and not just the night to party. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys were beefing, now you're clubbing in the same night together. Shout out to the Migos, though, because I ain't gonna lie. Anybody that knows me, like 2013, 14, I ain't gonna lie. I was a friend of mine's put me on with the Migos. He's from Atlanta. I've never stopped listening to the Migos since then, so I can say these comments. You know what I'm saying? I've been a Migos fan since, from the beginning, And to me, I don't know if they're the nicest lyrically, but they know how to make records. They know how to keep you moving. They know what's popping even in the street game. So I got to say the Migos is definitely, could be a GOAT group. So I hope they can keep this going with the other two without Takeoff, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be definitely hard. So we'll see. And shout out to the Migos for trying to keep the legacy alive. That's right. Facts. All right. So Little Kim takes an aim at her haters in a nice ice snippet. Yo, look. Kim always going to have haters. You know what I mean? She's always going to have haters. But I'm telling y'all straight up like this. Kim's the favorite to me. I love you, all y'all females. I love what y'all doing. But none of y'all will ever come like how Kim came. Kim came at the right time. It's fire. It was just unbelievably fire. Don't get me wrong. Nicki Minaj is fire. Cardi B is fire. All of them is fire. But I don't know. Kim just give off the more boss vibe to me. I'm sorry. Nothing against them. I think they're real fire. They have a lot of money too. But I don't know if they give off that same vibe like Kim did. Kim was something different. Telling y'all this, man. You know, you had to be there. A lot of y'all YouTube young dudes scrolling through these channels looking at stuff and don't even know nothing. You only know the new wave. Like, thank God that I was brought up to, I was brought up off the 90s hip hop, like The Lox, Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, all of them. But one thing about those guys, they kept us knowing that the Houdinis, the Melly Mels, and all of them paved the way for them. They've never let those guys in the dust. These new artists don't even mention these old guys like that. And they're not even better than them. That's the thing. At least the generation that I came up off, they were better than the old guys. But how you new guys are not better than the old guys? That's crazy. Like, you see the new guys playing basketball now. The only reason why I say that, I don't know if, like, these guards and these wingmen and big men back, like Wilt Chamberlain, he scored 100 points. But what are you going to do with that drop step when Shaq put that shoulder in him and dunk on his head? Break the backboard on him. That's what I mean. What is Wilt Chamberlain going to do when Elijah Wan's doing spin move? You know what I'm saying? As the years go on, moves get better, lyrics get better. How didn't that happen with this generation? It's just a whole bunch of yelling. I can't believe this. For real. Like, like we had, each sport and each, even in hip hop, everybody got better every year. Like, yeah, the old school vets set the wave and paved the pavement for Biggie and Tupac and them, but they're not better than them. How these guys paved the way for you guys, and you can't tell me not one of these new dudes is better than the vets. So get in them comments and name one rapper from this new era that's better than the vets. Please, I need to hear this. I don't see it. Is the music fire? Yes. But I don't see GOAT status at all. Drake? Yes. But Drake is the only one, maybe, that can stand on a pedestal with the real GOATs. Because like I say, he can make a song, Drake. So Drake, and that's what y'all want? That's what y'all running with? Give me Biggie, Tupac, and Mobb Deep and all them any day, Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? Y'all can have the Drake era, man. Give me the old school vets. At least they had on Timberlands and an army coat. 24/7. Smoking weed in the staircases. And I know they were real artists. So, nothing against you, Drake. Drake is real fire. You know what I mean? But I'm just keeping it 100, Drake. I'm pretty sure if you ask Drake that too, he will never say his style and his music is better than Jay-Z, Nas, and none of them. But if you ask Jay-Z, Nas, and them and all of that, right? They'll give it up to these old school dudes, but they're never going to say that, like, Houdini is better than Jay-Z or Nas. Come on, bro. They got better. They paved the way. They ran with the way. Even skill-wise, not BS streaming or ringtone money. We're not talking about that. We're talking about nigga get in the car, turn on your music, and say, this nigga's nice. He's deadly. That's when you know you got it. But yeah, that's enough for the dirty side this morning. I was by myself today. The guys had to do a lot of running around. Tone had to go to a DJ conference meeting. Paulie had a couple meetings for us today because not only is Paulie on the morning show, Paulie's also our business manager. He runs around, sets up deals for us for things for the oncoming summer that we got going on. So Paulie's setting up a lot of events for us for this summer, which I can't wait to start running around. We should be running around this Thursday with LA Love at I think we're gonna be at Scarlett's in Queens, I believe so. I think that's where we're gonna be Thursday. So I might attend that and go fuck with LA Love and see what's good. And that's it. Come on, man. Let's keep getting better every day. Let's not, settle for that you made 2,000 views on your Instagram promotion. No. Can't settle for that. We got to figure out how to get 5 to 10 to 50,000. You know what I mean? There's different things you got to do so you can go viral. And that's all. Once you go viral, you go viral. Once you go viral, you'll see it. And you'll feel it. You know what I mean? I went viral a couple of times, and it's a great feeling. You know, you see people bumping it, you see people liking your music, and that's what we're here for. We're not here to, you know, as a platform. I'm not here to play bad music so people can stop dancing and stop music. Stop moving. You know, we got to play music that makes sense. We got to interview artists that make sense. You know what I mean? Why waste time in 2023? There's nothing but time and opportunity and money in your face. So if you playing with niggas that's playing with it, you got to go around them and get the money. That's what I'm doing. I'm moving around niggas. I don't care about no industry niggas. They could kick rocks. You don't like what I'm doing? I don't even got to be around you. You and your label, y'all pinching, stealing from the artist anyway. So I don't have nothing to do with y'all. I'm going to get my money on my own this way. And I'm going to interview artists, and we're going to push people on the radio and the platform that we feeling. I'm not going to have you give me a piece of paper when I walk in and say, play this. How much money are you paying me to look at this paper? I will never do that for a bit without a big budget, because then that takes away my credibility. A lot of these DJs got money but no credibility of breaking records because they listening to them for a little check and a little clout. Let's break these records. That's what we need to do. Stop letting the gatekeepers control what's records being broken. Let's break them ourselves. So yes, it's another morning of the dirty side. It's your boy Shay Baby. Let's get out of here. It's 9:30. You know, I think I'm gonna go to IHOP, get something to eat, and I'll be back on with y'all tomorrow morning. It's Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday's right around the corner, and we'll be on the radio. So, you know, getting them DMs and send me a message when we're on the radio too. I'll shout you out, make you famous, and you know your girl might stay with you for a couple more days. It's your boy Shay Baby. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Peace.